Hey there, I'm Lips LaBelle, and we're at the Wheel and Sprocket Bike Expo at State Fair Park in West Allis, Wisconsin. And this is Bob, and he's with P3 Peak Performance, and also with Premier, and you're a trainer.
Correct.
And
Exercise physiologist and coach.
that's a big business card line.
That is, it's very big. A lot of extra ink, but I'm also a coach for JDRF, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation.
Okay, big ride coming up with them?
Very big ride. We have several of them around the country. The biggest one we go to is Death Valley. This started in 1998, and now we're out there again. 105-mile ride, and we train twice a month. In Death Valley, end of October.
Kind of warm then, or is it okay?
It's okay if you like warmth.
Okay.
So it's can be over 100 degrees. The biggest things are winds, which are challenging, but it's just a fun ride. You have all day to do it, and you can be out there with others that are supporting the same cause for juvenile diabetes.
How many people will be on this ride?
We close out at 300, and it's only for people with juvenile diabetes supported, so it's a closed ride, which makes it really neat that everyone's there for the same reason. So you meet a lot of people around the country, share ideas, share stories, so it's a good time.
And what's your personal connection with JDRF?
My wife, Wendy Hanisch, is the executive director for the chapter, and there's some diabetes in my family, and I'm also a certified diabetes educator, so I work in the area as well as just coaching. I work in the area of educating people on how to take care of their diabetes.
Okay, and so how many days a week are people training for this with you?
Hopefully 3 or 4 days a week we have them training. We meet at least twice a month and train as a group, but they're calling or emailing if they have questions, but we have a plan for them to train at least 3 or 4 days a week.
So how many years have you been training people for this ride?
Since 1998, so going on 11 years now.
And then you get to go on the ride too?
I do. I've got to be there when people say, gee, this is good, you trained me well.
Or are you behind them saying, ride like I taught you?
Exactly. Yeah, we actually, the coaches help people up hills, but we're there to support the riders from our chapter and around the country. And that's really the best day of the year. All the training, all the hard work, you get to see people accomplish their goals.
And I'm sure it's a lot of fun to meet people too and share stories.
Absolutely.
And that kind of thing.
Absolutely. And people with diabetes, you don't have to have diabetes to go on the ride, of course. We usually have 25 or 35% that have diabetes. This is a chance for them to talk with other people around the country to find out what are they doing with their diabetes, what insulins are they taking, what meters and all that. So it's a neat bonus or side story along the way.
So tell me a little bit about your relationship with Chris Cagle and Wheel and Sprocket.
Chris has just been a godsend for us. From the very first ride, 1998, he supported it. He sent someone else out figuring it's Death Valley. He didn't want to go first and send someone else ahead.
Chris is smart that way.
He's smart, see? But every single year since then, Chris has come out. He is there at our ride in Death Valley as well as all the other JDRF rides. But in addition to riding and help people out that day, from sunup to literally bedtime, he is outside his room. He's got a mechanic station set up. He has his sons come and help, and they're fixing people's bike for free the whole time. And he tunes all of our bikes up before we go out there. But other people coming from around the country, you can't believe that their bikes made it there, and Chris has got to tune it up and make it work. So he just does an incredible job.
Well, it's really good work that you're doing, Bob. Thanks so much. And
Thanks,
come on out and see Bob at the Expo.
Thanks.
Life is short. Enjoy your ride.